Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to World of Tanks with Viewing 237. Today I am playing the Tier 6 Premium British medium tank, the Cromwell Berlin, on the Murvanka map. It is a standard game, it is all Tier 6. Cromwell Berlin is a fantastic machine. I've done a tank review on my channel, so I'll give you the basics here. You want to try and run this tank with a premium consumable, which is pudding in T, because the British one. You also probably want to run with a gun rammer, vents, and coated optics. There's an argument to use a gun lane drive if the aim time doesn't make you particularly happy, but that's your personal preference. This tank, what's it good for? It's good for mobility, damage per minute, and outflank its opponents. Well, the downside is pretty slow. Not pretty slow? God, is it not slow? It does 64 kilometers an hour. It's pretty weak. His armour is negligible. You're really not going to bounce anything. So I use that speed and spotting to go to the light tank position. And unfortunately the T-52 slaps us for 105 damage, so I give him one back in return. I was playing aggressively to get vision out for our team, because all four of my light tanks decided to go over there, because why not? Let's all have our light tanks in the same position, extending view range for a quarter of the map. Anyway, I'm looking here at that shot that the T-50 put in. 2 entry holes and a ricochet mark. No idea. No idea why that's a thing. If you have an explanation, please do let me know in the comments below. But I decide I've got to fight in the forest. I want to fight in the forest because of my speed and my 8 degrees of gun depression. Try to find a killing shot on that T-50-2, but instead I see a T-34-85 doing some mountain climbing. T-50-2 appears. Unfortunately we can't pick up the shot, so I go back to shooting this T-34-85. We land the shell. Don't know whether that one hit or not. Now currently our team is going forest, but not actually going forest. I get slapped by artillery. I don't use my medkit to cure the stun. It was only 7 seconds. So I wait and I'm playing chicken with this T-50-2. I don't want to poke over because I know there is at least 3 unspotted enemy tanks that could kill me all in one shot together. But the T-34's over there, and then the artillery hits us, takes out our commander.
We can't see what's going on.
I put her back in. I would like to, again, explain why Francis Green is able to tell me that she is dead in the tank, that we've lost the commander, but anyway, that's something else. Managed to pick up our first kill, our team's first kill should I say. The British Panther kills the T-50-2. It's fine though, because they've only killed 4 of us. So I'm thinking, right, I've got to pull back into a more defensive location with my team, because our team, I realise, isn't going to push. P-43 Bis appears. Try to find a couple of shots into him. We land 1. We land the second one. Unfortunately we can't land the second one, but someone else hits him again. Now I'm sat here and I'm thinking, well, what can I do? We're down another tank, and the OI is about to go down very quickly. He's overwhelmed. There he goes. So at this point I'm thinking, well, this is just another one of those games where I really can't do anything and our team's just going to get overwhelmed. So sort of losing faith here really about trying to pick this one up and maybe carry it, but we'll be able to. We'll have to wait and see. I decide that Hellcat moves 10 meters and that's good enough for me to attack, so I spam attack. I will repeatedly click the mini-map and tell them to attack and swear at them because they're being stupid. We managed to kill another T-52. Well done, team. Managed to put a shot at P-43 Bis and KV-85. At this point I'm pinging the map, constantly telling them to attack. We have to break through this forest, kill those 3 enemy tanks and give ourselves only 1 flank to fight. Will our team listen? Well, the British Panther is moving up a little bit. I don't want to fully commit. I don't trust them. And I say they're idiots, attack. FFS, because I want them to attack. I said that British Panther's moved, so I've got to try and kill this P-43 Bis. The Panther picks him up. KV-85 using the 100mm. That guy can 3-shot kill me, but he misses his first shot, goes to the ground. I put one in. I use my fantastic mobility to get around him. Another one bounces, the KV-85 donks another shot into the ground. I decide I've got to kill this guy. Another shot bounces off him. I put one into him, the Hellcat sets him on fire, and he burns to death. Nice, we've cleared the forest, we only have to fight them on one flank now. We're still 3 kills behind, but we can hold this. I'm still healthy. We may have just gone another tank down, but that's okay. We control the forest, we have our concealment, and we have my speed, mobility, and view range. Realise speed and mobility are pretty much the same thing. We have my overall mobility, there we go. So I decided I've got to try and get some shots, maybe to his Cromwell. A43 appears. I try and get a shot to him. The first one goes into the tracks. He feels the need to fight APCR to Cromwell. Fair enough. You're outpaying me there. He managed to put 2 shots into me, a bit of a misplay to try and stay up against that thing with his 57mm, his high rate of fire. So well. I'm still trying to find some shots into this A43 and they're capping our base, and I'm thinking, well, what can we do? We're pretty much hemmed in here. I look for a shot at T-35. Luckily, our Panzer IV finishes him off. Cromwell appears. Shot dips into the ground. Could we put another shot into Cromwell? Managed to put a shot into Cromwell. A43 damages our tracks. M44 blows our tracks off and damages for 116 health.
We fixed the track. Get going.
KV-2R. Put a shot into him. Aim it into the turret. We put another one in? Unfortunately not. I should have probably aimed that one a bit better. I was a bit worried though he was going to blast me. Right, we're 2 kills down. Maybe it's okay, we might be able to pull some kills back. Now I see that Baton Panther and Type 64 making a move. So I decided, we've got to do it. We've got to try and support that Hellcat that's got himself isolated. We've got to kill that Jackson. The Hellcat got slapped a couple of times. I didn't realise it in time, but that's actually the Skoda T25. Now you're about to see a small downside to the Cromwell. 0.35 accuracy. That was a poor shot by me on my behalf. That one went high. That one dipped into the ground. Granted, that wasn't aimed perfectly. That one missed. And we don't know whether that one hit. So, it would have been nice to take out that Jackson there and then, but then he decides to reverse out again, so I decided he's in the open, I got to fully aim his shot. Didn't fully aim it, but luckily RNG was nice to me. Skoda T25 is a one shot, again, if RNG deals me a good hand. I looked for the shot, I was a bit slow on the trigger there, I wanted to confirm the kill, instead of wasting a round, and potentially giving my position away. I tried blind fire, that shell went to a completely different postcode, it's probably still floating around this map somewhere, God knows where. Unfortunately we weren't able to hit that Skoda T25, so I tried another blind fire. Wait for it to aim fully. Aim up a bit, there we go. Did that one hit? There wasn't an explosion. But that could just be my poor graphics, so I'm trying to work way up, I get spotted, I get hit by the Skoda T25. I fire a clutch shot at him. It doesn't kill him. Now I see this Type 64 is going for the enemy artillery. I think if the Type 64 can handle it, the Type 64 can't handle it. We've just lost that guy and we've lost that Panzer IV. We're now down 3 kills and we're all separated. We're all spun out across the entire map. That does give us good clearance. And the Baton Panther manages to kill the Cromwell. Now I decide I've got to hunt this Skoda T25. There he is. It looks like I did hit him earlier with either one of those clutch shots. I managed to take him out. So I decide next, enemy artillery. It's an easy kill. I got to go for him. Artillery whiffs a shot right over me. And I think that Hellcat can deal with him. But apparently, even though it's a 2-shot kill for the Hellcat, he takes his sweet time doing it. So I think I try and pick up the kill. A little bit slow on the draw there, but he manages to kill him. Now I sit in this bush hoping to get some view range out across the map. Their Type 64 hasn't been spotted in a while, so I'm thinking, is this guy potentially AFK? Or is he just being incredibly sneaky getting view range? We'll have to find out, so I decide I've got to go back and help that KV-1S. That Hellcat is going to provide not really any use apart from getting view range and the enemy Hellcat appears. Can the KV-1S pick up the kill on the Hellcat? Will we get him? Unfortunately not, the Hellcat manages to pick up the kill. Hellcat is on around 34 health. I think to myself, try and get some vision, maybe spot that KV2, or one of the KV2s. Nothing does it. So at this point I'm wondering, I know that Hellcat's still there, so where the hell are the enemy team? So I think Hellcat is my first port of call. I've got to go and kill him. That takes out a very nasty 90mm gun. That thing can one-shot kill me, and it's highly accurate, fantastic aim time. If he rolls high, he can kill me. I can also kill him in one hit. So I go after him. I stop in the bush. This KV-1S is providing some good information. Apparently they're all dead, which they're not because one of them's capping. I'm thinking, at this point, it's probably one of the KV-2s. That was what I originally thought. Now obviously I know what's in the cap circle. One of the KV-2s gets spotted by the Hellcat, so I think it's probably like KV-2R. He hasn't been spotted in a while. Maybe he was trundling his way back to the cap circle. So, is it going to be the Hellcat, the KV-2R, or maybe the Type 64? Type 64 is my main concern at the moment, as well as the Hellcat. But the Hellcat, unless he rolls high, can one-shot kill me. But the Type 64 is very sneaky, and it has very good view range, so I'm moving on here to use these bushes. Unfortunately I get spotted. I think I gotta do it. I'm last one left against 4 people. Nobody fires at me, so I'm thinking, okay, that's a bit odd. Maybe their turret's pointing in the wrong direction. So I go out, Hellcat appears, I snap a shot in. Very risky there. Hellcat didn't shoot at me. I've got to say, my only guess for that is the poor gun depression at the back of the Hellcat. He's got a very, very big ass, so he probably couldn't depress the gun enough. Or maybe he didn't want to fire, I don't know. So I think, right, I go left, I go into this bush here, make him think I'm going around. So my plan was I want them to think I'm going back through the forest and towards that cap circle to circle round. But in reality I'm going to sit in this bush, and if anyone starts to cap or I spot anyone, I'm going to go back up to that flat panzer and use those bushes, or maybe use these ones. I was sat waiting, 3 minutes 20 left on the game. KV-2R appears. Okay, he's on nearly full health.
We didn't even dent them.
First one bounces, second one misses. Could have done with those 2 hits and I pull out the bush because I don't know whether I'm spotted.
Ricochet.
Third one ricochets and I do get spotted. I do a full turnaround, make him think I'm going back to the right. I am spotted now, I wait to go unspotted, and I swing my tank around and I go back the other way. Make him think that I'm going one way and then go back the other way. He'll switcheroo. I'm loading armor piercing composite rigid here. The premium ammunition of this tank has more than enough penetration of 202mm to go through the front of the KV-2. If I spot the KV-2, I think I can use the bushes here. But unfortunately the KV-2 spots me.
Penetration.
KV-2 fires and misses. Right, I've got about 20 seconds on this
Enemy
guy.
armor
First one goes in. Second one goes in.
Enemy is hit.
He's on 394 hit points. Going to take control of the camera here.
Damaged.
293.
We've just
Third one
seen them.
bounces. Go put one in. I put one into the top of this gunman laser. I'm 175. He's going to take 2 shots to kill me, but this guy can take a hit and kill me. I snap one in. There's a fantastic shot by me, and the KV-2 fires and
Enemy
misses.
armor destroyed.
Managed to pick up the kill. Now I'm going to do exactly the same tactic again. I'm going to go one way. I'm going to wait a few seconds. It's 6 seconds to go unspotted. Easy way you can tell that with that KV-2 is when he disappears off the map, you are pretty much 9 out of 10 times also disappeared if you've broken line of sight with him. I'm going after this Type 64, and this Type 64 appears. He spots me. I think I've got to go for him. I've got to kill him. But he seems to be AFK. I missed the first shot. I load a high explosive round. I've got to kill this guy faster. I've only got a minute 20 seconds left on the game.
Enemy armor is hit.
166 damage. I use the bushes. I get spotted every time I fire this guy. I'm wondering where is that other KV-2. I know he's not AFK. Put one in.
Damage them.
Preload arm piercing for the next shot. There we go. I picked up the kill. I've got a minute left on this game. I've got to find the kill that KV-2. I don't know how much health he's on. I'm thinking the KV-2 has probably gone back to defend the base, so that's where I'm headed. We'll be able to find it. Will he be lurking around one of these buildings or in one of these bushes? This is tense. That guy can easily one-shot kill me. And I will have to put, I don't know how much health he's on, I have to put a few rounds into him. 40 seconds left. I didn't think he was up towards the AO. See, I'm looking over there now because he did fire a shot at me. Thinking, you know, if that Type 64 and KV2 spotted me, then he would have definitely fired at me, and why he wasn't supporting his allies, he must have gone back to base. 20 seconds left. Are we going to find him? 15 seconds. The KV1S is also thinking he's at base. 10 seconds. I gotta pray that this guy is a one-shot kill for it to work. I say sorry guys because I realise he's not here. 2 seconds, and unfortunately we are unable to pick up the victory and carry this team. I messaged the KV2 after the game asking where he was. He was up north. He was around the A1 area. He didn't want to come and fight my tank. Don't know why he wouldn't go in with the KV2. Guess he was just, I don't know. From the impression I got, he was just too scared to come and attack with 2 surviving teammates. So I guess he outplayed me by being a bad teammate. But it's a draw. It's a good draw, but I couldn't take this one down, and that sucks. But it's still a very good game, so why don't we take a look at the post-game stats. Now this was an ace tanker with a Confederate defender and a high caliber medal for that 2,777 damage we did. Came first on the team in damage and experience. His KV2 had a good game, but decided he didn't want to come and fight with the Cromwell and fight with his allies. And as you can see, even without a premium account and spending 26,000, 6,000 of that on ammunition, 20,000 on my pudding and tea consumable, we still make it 22,000 credit profits. This tank is very profitable if you are able to play well in it. Accuracy there, not particularly great, but fired enough shots to get enough damage and make a profit, but not enough to take this game down, unfortunately. Now, this game was supposed to be part of a Triple Trouble episode. Unfortunately, because Wargaming has decided it wants to release a bunch of micro patches, I had about 7 different replays of some fantastic games to showcase. Unfortunately, all crashed within the first minute of me loading the replay up because they were from the previous patch, which is a real shame because some of them were fantastic. I had a Panzer B2 game where I got my first ever ace tanker with over 2,000 damage. I had a 7k combined game in my T55A, a Progetto game where I came top on experience in a tier 10 games, absolutely brilliant game, and a bunch of other ones. Had a tank review planned for the T125 where basically I bitch and whine about that tank and needing to be buffed and show one game I had in it that was actually okay, but if it was in a Super Conquer it would be better. But let's just hope that I have a better game in the T125 at some point and I can do that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And if you have any replays that you want to send to me, I will put my email in the description, upload it to What Replays website, and then send me the link and I will look at it, and if I like it, I will give it a look and a video. Thank you and goodbye.